Good morning, Miss Juliana. What class would you like to take? You'd like home ec with Mr. Saguaro? Class will begin soon. Don't be tardy.
I see we have some energetic young ones in our class this time around. You may call me Mr. Saguaro. Your time here with me will be spent obtaining knowledge and skills indispensable for daily life. Many of you have left the care of your parents to live here on your own in the Academy dormitory. I pray that the knowledge I impart to you will improve the quality of your lives and the necessities thereof food, clothing, and shelter. Of those three categories, I assume the most pressing and interesting for you all is food. When you eat sandwiches on your picnics, the HP of your party Pokémon will be restored. You will also gain something called meal powers, which can provide all manner of benefits. For example, these powers can make Pokémon easier to catch or increase the EXP points that your Pokémon receive. I think you will also find that the breadth of these effects can be expanded by crafting sandwiches of superb flavor. What's more, there is a certain something that is particularly important if we wish to receive meal powers with even more helpful effects. Let me see. Miss Juliana! Tell me, what must you keep in mind to receive even more helpful meal powers? Perfectly correct, Miss Juliana! Perhaps you are already aware of this fact from having helped your family with cooking at home? Your choice of ingredients, including both fillings and condiments, is an important factor in gaining even more helpful meal powers. For example, using sweet ingredients in your sandwiches may help you gain egg power. Including numerous bitter ingredients, on the other hand, can give you item drop power. Learning to aim for specific effects when crafting sandwiches will almost certainly make your culinary endeavors more enjoyable. Please be aware, however, that you can also receive meal powers by eating at restaurants. I must say that I would feel the utmost joy if you all learned much here in my class and came to better understand home economics. Our time together has come to an end for today. I bid you all farewell. Put away your phones, it is time to begin class. In our last class, I believe we talked about the effects you can get from food on your picnics. You can receive meal powers and even restore HP for all the Pokémon in your party. It is a truly convenient means of healing your Pokémon. Unfortunately, as I'm sure you are aware, it is not suited for use in battles, when you cannot make food or when you wish to restore HP quickly. In times such as those, you can make use of healing items such as potions, which you can purchase from Pokémarts or the school store. Healing items are immediately effective and can be used any time that you can open your bag. They are, however, consumed after one use. Potions restore 20 HP, Super Potions restore 60 HP, and Hyper Potions restore 120 HP. The pricier the item, the more HP it will restore. Keep in mind how much money you have when you are stocking up on these items. However, unforeseen happenings are an inextricable part of traveling from place to place. Imagine, if you will, the following scenario. You find yourself with injured Pokémon, but you have no potions, you are out of sandwich ingredients, and there are no Pokémon centers nearby. Tell me, Miss Juliana, what should you search for when in a perilous situation with no way to heal your Pokémon? Perfectly correct, Miss Juliana. I see you are well learned in survival techniques. If you see something shiny on the ground, it is actually an item that has been dropped there. You may be able to find a restorative item such as an Oron berry or a potion in this way. You can use the R button to send out your Pokémon to pick up such items as well. And then there are berries, of course. Berries, by the way, aren't like items from shops. If you let your Pokémon hold one, it will decide on its own when to eat the berry during battle. Letting your Pokémon decide this timing for itself can be quite interesting. At any rate, if you find yourself in need of healing, I suggest that you look around for shining items on the ground. If you can't find such items, there are other methods you can employ for healing your... but I see the bell demands that topic wait. Our time together has come to an end for today. I bid you all farewell. Put away your phones, it is time to begin class. In my last class, I taught about HP restoration. However, after class, I was asked by several of you about power points, commonly known as PP. When a Pokémon loses all of its HP, it faints and can no longer battle. What, then, happens to a Pokémon when it loses all of its PP? Perfectly correct, Miss Juliana. Perhaps you know this from first-hand experience? When a Pokémon runs out of PP, it can no longer use its moves. However, each move has its own store of PP, so you can mitigate PP loss by using a variety of moves rather than just one move repeatedly. If a Pokémon loses all PP for all its moves, it will only be able to use Struggle, an action that also damages the Pokémon that uses it. In order to avoid this predicament, PP can be restored at Pokémon centers along with HP. Items such as Ethers and Max Ethers can also be used to restore PP. Be careful not to confuse potions and Ethers when in the heat of battle. However, Ethers are not sold at shops, so you should use them judiciously if you find them. The stronger the move, the lower its maximum PP. Do not waste uses of these moves unless you wish to quickly run out of PP. It is important to find balance in a Pokémon set of moves. As you can see, HP isn't the only thing you must keep an eye on while adventuring with Pokémon. I hope that you will all take care to ensure that your partner Pokémon can perform at their best as you each engage in the treasure hunt. Our time together has come to an end for today. Our next meeting will be an examination day. Be sure to review well in preparation. The time has come to test how well you all have learned here in my class. Let's begin before the information simmering in your brains from a last-minute cram session fades. Which is not an effect of a picnic meal? A. HP restoration. B. Curing poison. C. Increasing speed. D. Gaining meal powers. Which of the following affects the kinds of meal powers received from a particular meal? A. Fillings and condiments. B. Number of people eating. C. The color of utensils. Which of these berries can restore a Pokémon's HP? A. Pecha berry. B. Cherry berry. C. Oron berry. Leandro wanted his Pokémon to decide on its own when to use its item in battle, so he gave it an Oron berry. This will work as he hopes. A. True. B. False. If a move runs out of PP, it can no longer be used. If a Pokémon runs out of PP for all its moves, it can only sit there in frustration. A true, B false. The time for answering questions has come to an end. Please stop writing. I hope you were all able to give the examination everything you had. Please remember to ask for your scores at the front desk before leaving for the day.
It feels great to get a test out of the way, doesn't it? Let's take a look at your results. You must get 3 questions correct to pass the midterm exams and 4 questions correct to pass the final exams. Let's see how you did on your home economics test. Well, you answered 4 out of 5 questions correctly. That's a passing score. Congratulations! Mr. Saguaro asked us to give this reward to any students who pass the exam. Keep doing your best!
Thank you for watching. Our voices shall conquer the